agencies. It also includes CBP, ICE, CWMD, which is countering weapons of mass destruction. So some of you may have gone through some of those trainings to help us detect some of the threats here in our homeland, and also some of the trainings that it takes as far as responding to fires and 911 calls in different specific situations. We have intelligence agencies. We also cover FEMA. FEMA is a disaster response agency, but it also is the agency that's entrusted to run the government on our very worst day. If we had a tragedy in this country where we needed someone to step up because our leadership was not able to.
Breaking news report. The Department of Homeland Security is undergoing a leadership transition following an announcement by President Trump. According to the statement, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem will be replaced by Senator Markwayne Mullin. The announcement was made publicly, with the president describing Senator Mullin as outstanding. The leadership change appears to take effect immediately. Moments after the announcement of her replacement, Secretary Noem was introduced to a major new role. She will reportedly serve as Special Envoy for what is being called the Shield of the Americas. This newly announced Western Hemisphere Security Initiative is scheduled to launch Saturday in Doral, Florida. The administration has characterized Secretary Noem's tenure at the Department of Homeland Security as successful. In particular, the statement highlighted her work related to border security, describing the results as significant. However, no additional operational details were provided in the announcement regarding specific policies or measurable outcomes. President Trump publicly thanked Secretary Noem for her service at Homeland Security. The tone of the statement emphasized appreciation for what was described as her incredible service. The incoming DHS Secretary, Senator Markwayne Mullin, has been identified as the president's choice to assume leadership of the department. No further information was included in the announcement regarding the timeline for confirmation, transition logistics, or immediate policy shifts within DHS. Meanwhile, the newly created role of Special Envoy for the Shield of the Americas appears to focus on Western Hemisphere security cooperation. The initiative is set to formally launch in Doral, Florida this Saturday. At this time, no additional framework, mission scope, or participating nations have been publicly detailed in the statement provided. The creation of a Western Hemisphere Security Initiative suggests a continued focus on regional coordination, though the administration has not released official documentation outlining objectives, funding mechanisms, or interagency involvement. Observers will likely await further clarification during the official launch event. Leadership transitions within Homeland Security often carry significant operational implications, particularly given the department's broad mandate over border protection, immigration enforcement, counterterrorism coordination, disaster response, and cybersecurity. However, based solely on the information released, no policy reversals or changes have been formally announced. As of now, the key confirmed developments are as follows. President Trump has announced that Secretary Kristi Noem will be replaced. Senator Markwayne Mullin has been named as her successor. Secretary Noem will assume a new position as Special Envoy for the Shield of the Americas. The Western Hemisphere Security Initiative is scheduled to launch Saturday in Doral, Florida. The president publicly expressed appreciation for Secretary Noem's service. Further official briefings are expected to provide clarity regarding implementation, oversight structure, and the operational goals of the new security initiative. This remains a developing story. Updates will be provided as additional verified information becomes available.